Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. We're here today after a really long time of me not posting a freaking video after saying like I'm really gonna do this. Anyway, yeah, it's been a really long time. I had went back to work and I was like trying to balance work, my relationship, time with Soraya, cooking, cleaning. It was a lot. It's a lot. But I think I finally got a little handle on it, can divide my time up a little bit better. I am looking towards a career change, so fingers crossed for me, positive vibes towards me. Yeah, so hopefully with that, I'll have a little bit more time. I'm giving myself 2 years to complete it, trying to complete it in 1. So yeah, definitely gonna happen. Positive thoughts, positive outcomes, manifestation, putting it out there. Anyway, do you like my beautiful background? It's an elephant. I named her Emily. I think it's super pretty. Trying to get myself together. Got a ring light coming to you a little bit prettier, nicer, beautiful background. Got these cute little earrings that I made that will be on the Etsy shop soon. They're cute. Anyway, today's video, well, I'm sure you clicked on the video. As you know, it's about relationship advice from a toxic bee who's working on it. And I'm working on it, and I'm coming here to tell you how to do, in relationships and advice and whatnot from my mistakes and my rights, basically. So learn from me. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you out a little bit. So today's episode, if you will be about dating and like the pre-relationships and early parts of the relationship and like tips, advice, and what I think are the most important things. So let's get into it. Let me catch my breath. You should do it too. Catch your breath before you hear this knowledge. These gems that a bitch is dropping, that a bee is dropping, trying to get big. I want everybody to hear my beautiful knowledge and stuff. Anyway, so to me, the most important thing when you're dating or looking to get into a relationship and stuff like that is honesty. And that is 2 parts. Honest with yourself and honest with others and the people that you're dating or talking to or whatever. So when I mean honest with yourself, you need to know what you're trying to do. Are you looking just to date around and casually date people, maybe have some sex with people if it's right, and not really looking for a relationship? Or are you talking to people but your end goal is to find somebody to be with for 5 ever? You need to know these things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I believe that anything can happen. I wasn't looking for a relationship when me and my boyfriend ended up getting together, so stuff happens. But know your intentions. You know what I'm saying? And that way you can be honest with other people. Not everybody's going to be looking for the same thing as you when you're swiping right and left on these multiple dating apps or hitting people up in their DMs on social media. With that being said, you have to be honest with yourself to know what it is that you want so you can communicate to somebody else that this is what I want. Is this what you want? Yes or no? Now, you don't hit somebody up in their DMs and be like, excuse me, I'm looking for a relationship. Are you looking for a relationship? Let's go get married. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you start talking to somebody and you know how to do it, you just, okay, well, what's your terms? What's your goals? Your long-term and short-term goals? Life-wise, relationship-wise, kids, marriage, all that stuff. I think those are like first, second date questions if you ask me. If we get set up, I need to know if you want to have kids or not, because I don't want no more. I don't need to be wasting no time catching feelings and whatnot for you, and you don't want what I want. So that's important too. But honesty, basically, my whole point is don't play with people. If you know that you're not really looking for a relationship and the other person is, then tell them, be honest, let them make that decision. And if you know that you are looking for a relationship and you know that they are not, or you get the vibe that they are not, then have that conversation. Hear from their mouth what it is that they are looking for. And you have to trust and hope that that person has been honest with themselves so that they can be honest with you about what they want. So I hope all y'all listen to my video and understand honesty with yourself so you can be honest with others and not hurt and damage people, okay? Okay. Second is, like, as honesty and communication, it all goes together. Communicate. Communicate. An important thing in dating is drawing boundaries and knowing what you are. I know that a lot of people like to say we don't need a title because we have an understanding and all of that. And all that is perfectly fine. You can have your good and dandy understanding. However, you need to state what your understanding is. Not this, you know, I see you, you see me. I need you to say, this is this, and this is that, and this is not this or that. Because this is how you get people, oh, we had an understanding, blah, 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 and then they end up on paternity cards talking about, we wasn't even together. And she was like, guess who was? Because you was at my house every day. But did I tell you that you was my girlfriend? You're just like, okay, I'm doing girlfriend stuff, you doing boyfriend stuff, we boyfriend and girlfriend and it up. But because you didn't say it, we not. So get your understanding clear. Clear as day. I need to know exactly what we are. If you don't want to put a title on it because you don't like titles, so be it. But you know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do, and I know what I'm supposed to do and not supposed to do. And that's how it should be. Have it verbally said or written in text or whatever the case may be. But words need to be said as far as the understanding of what you guys are, because this whole I see you, we don't even got to talk about it because our chemistry is so nice and we just vibe so nice, ain't it? If you can't even verbalize what we have, we don't need to have nothing, because that's, to me it's a game. It's a tactic for me to do whatever I want because we didn't really say nothing. So when it come blow up in my face, well, what you mean? We wasn't nothing. We ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ask what we are. They say we are humans, then we need to go. And that's where being honest with yourself comes in, because when they tell you or when they don't tell you, they're telling you. And you need to be honest with what you want. Are you down to be this and do you while they do them and y'all do us? Or are you somebody that wants to do them, y'all do us, but they out here doing themselves? Then you need to let it go. You need to walk on and move along. A huge important thing is knowing when to let go, especially in the beginning. You have to understand that the beginning is puppy love. It's the honeymoon stages. It's nice. Everything's peaches and cream, rainbows and glitter, unicorns and cherries. I recently discovered cherries. I actually hadn't ate a cherry until maybe 3 weeks ago, and it was really good. It was like, I guess they weren't super sweet, so they were kind of tart. They tasted like a grape, but a little bit harder than like a red grape, but not like a green grape. I don't know how to describe it, but it was really good. Anyway, it's always going to be like that in the beginning. Why? Because everybody is on their best behavior. When you're courting or it's fresh and it's new, you're not crazy yet. You're not really jealous because, yeah, you're feeling them, but you're not feeling them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're not crazy. You're not jealous. You're not showing your true self. You're not being mean or an asshole because you are courting. You are not yet comfortable with this person to be your true and whole self. So if somebody messes up during that time, let them go. Because at this time is where you're supposed to be the best you that you can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying to be fake. Don't be fake. But everybody knows how you act in the beginning. You don't show that you're jealous simply because you're not really jealous yet. I don't have strong enough feelings to be jealous for you yet, or jealous over you yet. Word of the day. Thank you guys for hear you. Yet, exactly. Good job. I love y'all. Yet. What was that time? Oh my god. my brain is not working. Anyway, yes, yet is the operative word. I think it's okay to be guarded in some ways and not show your full self. Now, don't be like a different person, but I know me. I know that I can be very jealous, very clingy, very up under you. When I'm with you, I want to be everything because you are my everything. However, when I first get in a relationship or I first start talking to somebody, it's not really like that for me. I mean, I want to text you all day long, don't get me wrong, but I don't necessarily want to see you every day, all day long. I don't care if you're kind of talking to somebody else if we're not in a relationship and we're just talking. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the person that I would be if we're invested 6 months in or a couple, this is toxic me, a couple months in, but 6 months in, invested and stuff like that, then it's different. You're going to be jealous. You're going to show that side of you. You're going to let your walls down because, hey, I've been talking to you, or we've been in a relationship actively for 6 months, meaning we see each other constantly, you know, so I'm comfortable around you. But you don't act like that the first couple of days, the first couple of weeks, simply because you know that's going to turn somebody off. And for the most part, you don't have strong enough feelings to be like that for someone. So my whole point in this whole tangent going to the left, I don't know my right from my left. I think I'm a genius because that's just one thing I can't get, but I think that's my left. This is my left hand. This is your left, but this is my left. Because I write with my right. Anyway. I'm pretty! Oh, but yeah, you don't show that side of you. So if a person messes up during that time, take it for what it is and let it go. Do not stay off of potential or the fact that they could be a really good person, because they really may be. But you're not good for me, and I feel like if it's meant to be, it will be. So maybe not now, but maybe a couple months from now we might start talking again and you may completely change or whatever. You may not mess up the way you messed up that time, and you know, who knows, y'all may get married. But when somebody shows you themselves, especially in the beginning, you need to let it go. Because if you can mess up, like, okay, say people lie, you know what I'm saying? And what I've experienced myself is someone I was with or talking to, and we was just getting, not just getting to know each other, we know each other, but getting to know each other on like a more serious relationship-wise, romantic level. And they told little lies. You know, just little lies, and you brush it off. Oh, it's a little lie. It's not nothing big. It's not whatever. But if a little lie can roll off your tongue the way they do, that only means later on these big lies gonna roll off too. You're gonna sit there believing those big lies, you know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna see it, but it's like, well, now time is invested. My feelings got deeper. I really don't want to let it go. He'll stop if I say something, or she'll stop if I say something. And that's not the case. You see, the reason why is because you let all those little lies slide. Little lies fly. You let all the little lies fly. So now they think they can get away with it, and they might. You do not know how many big or little lies they have told that you do not know the truth to. So when somebody lies to you in the beginning, and I'm just using lies as an example, there's many things that people can mess up on, and there's little things that people mess up on that they just don't know how to be in a relationship and stuff like that. And I think certain things are okay, like, oh, if I text you and you don't really text back because you really don't text, you know what I'm saying? And I see you when I get off of work anyway, even though I want you to text me all day long, but you just are really not a texter. Those little things you can work on. Like, okay, maybe they can start texting me and work on stuff like that. But lying is not one of them. Let it go. Same with cheating. We're going to get on that in another episode, because I think if somebody cheats on you when y'all dating or it's fresh, y'all made some type of boundaries and they cheated and like cheated, like had intercourse with that person or kissed that person or was intimate in any way, whether it be lips or head or intercourse of any kind, and I just kind of repeated myself just now, but whatever. Even I think seriously talking to somebody on the same level that me and you are talking, or even further along than me and you, then that means I'm a side chick or whatever, and I ain't trying to be that. But yeah, that stuff, nip that in the bud from the beginning. Bye. Do not, oh, don't do this again, all that. No. Because when you do that, that leads for them to be doing way more. And like, if they are cheating when you guys are dating or in the freshest of the fresh relationship, like fresh picked apple off the freaking tree, Johnny, you better go call Tyrone, baby. And your little dusty ass who can't charge your phone, you can't use mine either. But yes, do not let stuff slide. So the most important things about dating and fresh pre-relationship stuff like that is being honest with yourself, being honest with that person, communication, verbal communication at the very least of what you are, a definition on your relationship and ties with this person, what is okay and what is not okay. It is okay to have a conversation. It is completely okay. I'm finna go off and then we're finna bring it back again. It's okay to have a conversation, because if y'all can't communicate now, y'all not finna be able to communicate later. Communication is a huge issue with people regardless of age. Young people, older people, people who have been married for years can have communication issues. And if that's the problem now, if you don't feel comfortable enough talking to somebody about defining the relationship, about what y'all are, you don't need to be doing it. Because you're not ready for a relationship, in my opinion. Because you can't communicate. Or you're scared to communicate. You have to get over that, because you need to be able to express yourself in a relationship. And the third thing is not letting stuff slide. Do not let little stuff slide. We all have lists of our perfect person, or even some people have lists of like what they're looking for in a person, period. And I think that your list should majorly be criteria like liars is a no liars, no cheaters, no people without ambition, without no drive, no goals in life, or wanting to accomplish anything, without a job, not looking for a job, because everybody falls on hard times. And I can tell you, after this whole stuff is done, I think a lot of people are going to be without a job. So, that's little things you can kind of work with. People with issues with their mothers or even fathers, those things can really affect somebody, and depending on how they dealt with it, it may be too much for you, because you may not be able to get what you want and your happiness out of it. And I say this to say that you need to be a little bit selfish. You do not have to please other people to be in a relationship with them. You need to make sure that you are getting something and you are happy out of it too. It's not just sex. The sex can be great and it can be amazing, but that should not be the reason that you stay. If this person cannot give you the things that you need, whether that be love or affection, care, and stuff like that, do not stay, do not start, do not pass go and collect $200. No. And no. Why? Because you will be miserable and you will resent that person. And I say this to say that to go back to what I was talking about, mommy and daddy issues, because sometimes people do not know how to be in a relationship because of the issues from their past. It is okay to be somebody's friend and to be there for them during that time so that they can overcome that. And maybe at the end, y'all will be together, because like I said, if it's meant to be, it will be. I truly believe that. So, moral of the story is, I'm going to reiterate, and this time I'm not going to go off on a tangent. Be honest with you, yourself, and others. Be communicative to find out what exactly y'all are, so you don't get hurt and you don't hurt nobody else. And what was the last one? Don't let stuff slide. That's a real important one, because I guess that kind of goes back into the other two. If you skip being honest and you skip communication and they mess up, let it go. It's truly important for your happiness, and so you don't spend time just dealing with BS later on and feeling like I have nowhere to go because we invested so much time into each other. So, yep, that is relationship advice with a toxic B. Who's working on it? Episode 1. I will be making another video talking about what ifs, and this is not a part of the relationship. This is like I want to say conspiracy theory, but not really conspiracy theory, simply because there's really no effort behind it. It's more of like thoughts that I have when I am influenced by herbs. And I want to share that with you and see if like we can talk about stuff. It's really weird, it's really out there, and even when I'm not influenced by herbs, I have these weird what if thoughts, and I want to share it with you guys. So this video will be coming very soon, probably within the next couple of days, and then I will be posting another relationship advice from a toxic bee who's working on it, episode 2, really soon. So I'm gonna get actually some feedback, from people that I know, see if they have anything that they want me to talk about, or if you guys have anything you want me to talk about specifically, put it in the comments. Or if you don't want it, you know, you want it to be anonymous, you guys can hit me up on Instagram in my DMs. Again, my Instagram will be somewhere here down below. It's Pudas, nope, that's for my other stuff, which will be announced soon, because I'm also doing that. I'm making jewelry, soaps, candles. Right now I'm kind of focusing on the jewelry because it's really fun. So I'll be doing the soaps and candles again, but right now jewelry will be coming out really soon. I made this cute bracelet. It has like these red and orange beads, and it has Soraya's name, or her nickname, Raya, on it. It's super cute. So yeah, you guys will be seeing all of that really soon. But my Instagram name, like I was talking about, which probably will be here this whole time, is ashley.kavita. But yeah, you can hit me up in my DMs on that, and I'll be more than happy to do videos on whatever you guys want to hear me talk about. I like talking. I actually really feel good about this video. I think the elephant, Emily, my dog Emily, really makes me feel really like happy. I like this ring light. I feel like I look really cute. I did my edges. I have on lip gloss, and these earrings again, so super cute. I don't know if you could see. Oh, my fingers are ugly. But yeah, so super cute. So I will see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Oh, and I'll be back for Love and Marriage Huntsville, which I cannot wait. July 11th is when it comes out. I will be planning to do the video and drop it that same night because I'm super excited. I really like that show. Yeah, and I can't wait to talk about it. So see you guys in the next one.